Good afternoon, everybody. Well, I've been listening to the panelists, on the various topic and their opinions. In fact, what Mr. Pillai was saying, from 2001, people are not aware what was cybersecurity, and now every 2 months you find that the technology which was there just gets changed with the blink of an eye. In fact, I'm there in this space for the last 11 to 12 years. And probably in Maharashtra, I would not say all over India, because I come from Pune. In 2006, we first launched a program, Diploma in Cybersecurity. I remember going to many universities in Maharashtra telling them that there's a need for cybersecurity professional. So in 2006, when I went to the top universities, they said, no, it's not the right time. We don't know what exactly the systems will be in place, not in place. People are not aware what exactly e-governance was. So in 2006, one of the universities in Nasik said yes to me. And we had one program to be launched, Diploma in Cybersecurity, where we had 101 admissions in 2006. And out of that 101, 93 of them, they sat for the examination, 62 cleared. But after clearing the diploma, the main problem was where to get the jobs for. I'll tell you on record that 25% of them, because they were not able to get the jobs, they left the country and they are serving in other places. I don't have any reservation on that. But what I mean to say is that 25 people in 2007 would have been a big asset today now with 10 years of experience. Well, 10 years before, when you used to go to the law enforcement, to the judicial system, to the corporates, people never knew what cybersecurity was. But I once again want to put on record, I don't know about the other state police, but Maharashtra Police, the Maharashtra Police Academy has launched a program, a 3-day program, a practical-oriented program, where they will be training the corporates. And believe me, this particular decision was initiated because the Chief Minister of Maharashtra said to the Police Academy that you have been teaching only the police personnel. Now we want you, now the corporate also should understand that what police is. And when you are dealing with a subject called as cybersecurity, when you teach the corporates with your dress, people shall give respect to that knowledge, and people should understand both the technical side as well as the legal point of view also. On 13th, 14th and 15th of February, we are launching the first program, and the Maharashtra Police Academy is doing this program. I'm one of the panelists in that group. And the rest of them are all the senior police officials who will be teaching the corporates. Now this program shall be launched in Nasik. And Nasik potentially has about 5,000 to 6,000 industries. So assuming that 50% of them come forward and say that with the digital economy, we want ourselves to be trained. Now here the police force are there saying that we can teach you. Now who teaches the police force also is a question mark. Well, there have been a lot of people, I'm one of them, who have been teaching the law enforcement, the judicial system for the last 10 to 12 years, and I've seen a remarkable change coming in this particular space, if not completely. Well, we'll talk about these job opportunities. From last 10 to 12 years, I've been reading in a lot of magazines, in a lot of particular interviews, I've seen people talking about that this space is vulnerable, you require people, so on and so forth. But actually, where are the people? In fact, just few days before, I read one article on internet, and it came on the newspaper also, that as far as the government system is concerned, there are only 556 cybersecurity professionals in the government system. I'm not talking about the corporate segment. And now we are talking that we want 10 lakh people. Now where to get 10 lakh people? In 2012, AICT, the All India Council of Technical Education, issued a circular to all the universities in India, saying that cybersecurity education should be a mandatory subject. And most of the universities did start. But then the program once again was theoretical. The subject, which was cybersecurity, was actually taught by people who don't know what the subject is. And many of the teachers, giving a due respect to them, coming from a background of network security, used to teach cyber security. Well, that's not a good combination because both these fields are entirely different. There may be some similarity between that. But then the subject was introduced. Some of the universities approached it fast. Some of them took a little time. But once again, the big question was that this particular subject, which was very mandatory to get the degree, but this was an internal paper and not an external one. Well, in some of the Education Council, when I discussed with some of the vice chancellors, I told them that this subject is very grave, very important. The question came, where are the people to teach? You give us the people to teach and we shall introduce it in our system. And I think this has been going for a long time, and I think probably this is the best forum, this is one of the best panel, where I think now, rather than putting the figures, I think we should now start churning up people in this particular domain, build specific universities, build cybersecurity research cell, have the public-private partnership where the government can introduce known private companies to be part of their system and say that you develop the curriculum, we will implement it, and these professionals who come from these particular universities, we will give them jobs, we will absorb them across. I think these are, some of my practical viewpoints. So in 2006, if we could take that daring step, 101 people enrolled, I think 10, 11 years, it's a big gap. I think many youngsters are interested to come in this domain. I think the time has now come that we should have actions more and start this particular training, getting these professionals and absorbing them in the industry at the earliest. Thank you.